But why this computer? And talk to us about the touchscreen technology, because it kind of reminds me of an enlarged version of my favorite smartphone.
Yeah, exactly, and that's kind of what it's like. So this computer, for me, is the family, like you said, the quintessential family PC. We have one in our living room. My son is 4 years old, and he navigates it like a pro. The touch screen is what allows him to do that, and Windows 8 is great for that because, as you can see, everything is very iconic view. You have everything laid out in a tile system, and you can see exactly what you want. So if you want to play a game, you just tap on the game icon, and it's going to launch that for you.
Well, now Windows 8, that's the latest operating system from Windows. So please know that really when we talk about top of the line from HP, from Windows, you're getting it all in this package. And I mean, you see how colorful that is right off the bat, which is really nice. You're also getting a software package included in this worth over $1,200. So this not only is a computer all-in-one home base for everyone in the family, we're including, I mean, 4 years of Premier PC Report, Trend Micro, Paint Shop, PC Mover, Quicken, Starter, the Family Tree, all of that adds up to over $1,200. That's included in the purchase price that you bring home today, yet you can have all of this literally at the touch of your fingertips.
Yes, exactly. So 5-point touch, so you can use up to 5 points on the screen at one time. And that's what allows you to do all those cool things like zooming in and zooming out.
Well, and I love how you did that so easily, like literally zoom in, zoom out.
Yep.
Wow, I mean wow, you'd have to get a magnifying glass out for that one, huh, Aaron?
Yeah, it's great. Actually, that's a good point because there are a lot of people, a lot of older people that love these PCs because if you open up something like your Facebook page and you can't read it, if you zoom in, you know, if the font is too small for you, if you've ever had a hard time reading the screen, you can zoom way in and
you don't have to break out the glasses necessarily.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I told you earlier, I am not the smartest person when it comes to electronics. A lot of you know, I'm shopping for a new laptop myself, and a lot of times I see some of these features, some of these product specifications, and I have no idea what they are or what they mean to me. But I know 6 easy payments with $1,200 worth of software, including in that, which includes Premier PC support for 4 years, which you can call, 24 hours a day, is so important for you to realize that for 6 easy payments, if you decide to purchase it without Windows or with Windows, we've got you covered. But talk to us about some of the features that come included really in this amazing system that honestly just looks like a computer monitor.
Yeah, that's a great point. One of the things about this is that it is an all-in-one. So this is the entire PC right here. So the nice thing about that, there's no giant tower sitting underneath your desk that you have to worry about. It's one cord to plug in when you get this. So you take it out of the box, you plug in one cable, and that's it. You're done. So it's very easy, very quick to set up. Wireless keyboard and mouse. So again, it eliminates a lot of that clutter that you're used to. And it just makes it very simple for people to get up and running.
Well, let's talk about the title itself. What is an AMD quad-core, 4 gig of RAM, and then I know TB only as terabyte because I know it's not the other. So explain what all of this means, because I sit at home just like you, and I'm like, wow, that looks really powerful. But what does that mean for my life?
Yeah, and we actually have a great graphic for the AMD processor. And what it is it's the A6 quad-core processor. So I like to think of it, 6 cylinders in your engine, that's the power behind it.
Yeah.
And then quad core, think of that like in terms of a grocery store. You open up 4 lanes and all of a sudden everything starts moving, the lines disappear. That's what that quad core gives you. It's like giving you 4 lanes on a highway.
It's like the big guy upstairs did you a favor, but this is every day of the week. You never have to worry about that runtime stalling. You can go from anywhere from your Facebook page to all of a sudden, oh my gosh, I've got bills that are due, opening up your bank accounts, all at the touch of your fingertips. Now, when we talk about the gigs of RAM, what does that mean?
So this has 4 gigs of RAM, and that stands for random access memory, and what that allows me to do is multitask. So like you said, you have Facebook going, you have, you're doing some online shopping, you're doing a whole bunch of stuff. That's what allows me to swap through these applications so quickly. That's what that 4 gigs of RAM is giving me.
It's like I have a hard time doing one thing, but 7 things I got,
Yeah, exactly.
That's that computer, which I think is pretty miraculous.
And it manages it for you, so you don't have to.
It does. And, it can move when I want it to move. Like, I can be as distracted or, ooh, that looks pretty, and stop and enjoy the moment. This is that computer for you as well. You've got a terabyte of storage.
Yes.
That's a lot. Even I know that's a lot. lot.
That's a ton. So I like to relate it, you know, for my guy friends, I relate it to, you know, your trunk space in your car or your pickup truck. The terabyte would be like your pickup truck with a trailer attached to it. For my wife, I like to explain to her in terms of her closet.
Yeah.
This is like a double walk-in closet.
A lot of shoes.
Tons of shoes.
Lot of
tons
shoes.
of clothes.
And I mean, think about with the holiday season coming up, you got those playlists, you're taking photos. I mean, look at all of that this can house.
Yeah, 140,000 photos, 64,000 songs, over 320 hours of video.
That's
So
incredible.
It's a ton of space. And the important thing about that space is we really want you to have that in order to capture all those memories. You know, you put a lot of photos on here, and those are precious things. You don't want to ever run out of space. You don't want to lose them, so we make sure you have enough room for those.
Well, why don't you pull up some pictures, and I will just tell you about the offer again, because we are busy in the fact that a lot of you are picking up the option with Microsoft Office included. That's a value of $2,097. Yet you don't have to pay that. Even with the $1,200 worth of software and Premier support provided, you get to bring this home for 6 easy payments of $153. If you choose to go without Microsoft Office, that's a value of $1,900 or $1,961, still including that $1,200 software bundle package that you would have to pay separately for elsewhere. We still have the easy pay, $133 over 6 months, and it ships to your door for free. This is a while supplies last offer, which means this is an offer that lasts as long as it's good until we're sold out of it. We can never bring it back to QVC because we took all that we had in their inventory. This is your opportunity. If you know somebody going off to college, what a great way to have their computer, their all-in-one system paid for. I mean, I think about when I was in college, this was my TV.
Yeah.
This was my entertainment system. And now more than ever, I mean, with what you're showing, pictures, movies, you can really see it, and the clarity too.
Yeah, the HD screen really helps with that. And there's a lot of other factors that go into that too. I know I'm used to, when I was in school, we had the giant monitors, the CRTs.
Yes.
And your eyes would get so tired looking at that, working on it. This is great for college kids. It's great for families. It's great if you have kids who are doing homework, because these screens are so much better for your eyes. You're not going to get that same kind of eye fatigue that you did on the other screens. And just the quality, the clarity, the crispness of it, the ability to zoom in and see those details that you otherwise are not able to see.
Well, and if you decide that you want to take a walk down memory lane, we can do that. But then if you need to get to your Facebook page to update your status that you're going to be on the go for the weekend, we can do that as well. But I want to take you through what you're bringing home today in terms of software, because I mean, $1,200.
Yeah.
I mean, a value with all of that you could be bringing home today is pretty incredible. And I mean, it starts with our 4-year Premier PC support. I mean, that on its own is a value over $600.
That to me is almost worth the price of the PC. That's something I would pay for, and I'm the guy that everybody else calls, but to have that like 24-hour smart friend you can call anytime with any kind of question is a huge benefit to be able to do that.
And I mean, that's on top of the 1-year warranty that HP gives you. There's something, you know, to have a peace of mind about being able, you know, to pick up the phone and say, hey, I have a question. But I mean, don't fret, the 1-year warranty from HP is all encompassing as well.
Yes, it is. So we have 1-year parts and labor. But that's going to be, you know, you'll give us a call, and then we will talk through the issues with you, and you'll ship it back to us. So you do have 1 year of coverage with HP.
So for HP, that's hardware. For software, it's Premier.
Exactly, yes. For HP, it's hardware. For software, it's Premier.
You know, I think that's pretty brilliant, because, I mean, I'm switching from an Apple, you know, going back and forth, and it's like sometimes you just have questions. You know, if you're like me and you're not the electronics expert, all of this is new to you. You know, you worry about, how do I turn the thing on? We've got all of that taken care of for you. And that's what I love, because this is honestly like from age 4, you know, in your household to as old as you want to be, because when you're talking about a terabyte of storage, when you're talking about all of the processing that goes through this is your favorite games, all the way to the ones that have those beautiful displays that are action-packed, to then your favorite classic game of solitaire, to your favorite movies, which, by the way, can we watch movies on here?
We can, yeah. You can do Netflix on here. You can watch movies on full HD display. We also have a super multi DVD drive on the side here.
That.
So you can watch your DVDs on here, you can make DVDs on here, you can make CDs on here. So you have a ton of options when it comes to entertainment with this.
And then what about all of the little slits that I see on the side here? Because I recognize the USB, because I do have those cords. But this one, yeah, because that one, the one on the top, I don't recognize what that is.
So right here, this is the whole PC right here. So everything is inside here. And then on the side here, we've got a couple ports here. We've got 2 USB ports, and these are both USB 3.0 ports.
Okay.
Which is the new high-speed data transfer. So that's about 10 times faster than what you're used to when you plug something in before.
Okay.
So you got 2 ports there. We also have your memory card readers here. So these would be like
your camera?
Yeah, your digital camera. You can pop it out and pop the memory card in there. Really easy to transfer information. And then your headphones. So if you want to watch a movie, you don't want to disturb everybody else, you can plug in your headphones.
And then what's on the back right here?
So back here, we'll spin it around. And we have 4 more USB ports. So we have a lot of connectivity.
Everybody can kind of have their own USB ports.
Exactly. And you have a lot of devices now. You know, you've got your phone that you're plugging into it. You've got your camera that you're plugging into it.
Your
Some
tablet.
people still, your tablet, your printer. You know, there's a lot of peripherals out there now for these things. And we want to make sure that we give you enough support for that.
Absolutely. And I mean, you can see this is how it stands right there on the back. So remember, what was your tower is now literally less than 3 inches wide, which is pretty incredible. So talk about space saver. And I mean, I just had Aaron lift that up and move it all the way around. This is to the kitchen. This is to the basement. This is to someone's bedroom when all the family's coming over for the holidays and you need that extra TV. It couldn't be any easier to use. It
This is
comes
also
with the
adjustable
keyboard.
too. So if you want
really?
to change the angle on it, you can. So
Oh, that's really nice.
for some people, if your desk is up higher, you might want to have it a little more straighter.
I didn't even
If you
think
want to
about
recline
that.
it, you can recline it as well. And it helps with the touch aspect too, because you don't want to constantly be having to reach all the way. You can lean it down a little bit. It makes it a little easier to interface with it that way.
Well,
too.
we've had more than 200 ordered just today alone. I urge you that if you're thinking about bringing home a new system for your entire family, maybe it's just for yourself, you've never seen a value quite like this before, because what normally retails for $2,097 when you bring the Touch Smart HP AM Quad processor Microsoft Edition home, you get for 6 easy payments of $153 and change. That's including the $1,200 worth of software and the Premier PC support. If you choose to go without Microsoft Office, this right here alone, $1,900, over $1,900. And remember, you're bringing home that $1,200 software package as well. 6 easy payments and it ships to your door for free. Think about getting ahead of the curve for those of you that are going off to college. Think about, okay, if space is an issue not only with computers, but in the house alone, what a great way for you to bring something home at a while supplies last offer. That's not every day that we can do this, that gives you kind of a lot of bang for your buck, yet anyone in the household can use it, and it starts with everything right at your fingertips.
Exactly. It's great. It really is that family PC. It really does give you everything you need to get started, get you up to speed, get you in the current technology.
Absolutely.
And touch is really the way everything is going, especially with Windows 8. It just works so well with touch.
Well, why would someone want, Windows 8 and the Microsoft Office edition?
So the Microsoft Office is great if you have students, if you are going to be using this for any kind of business purposes, if you do anything, any work-related stuff at home, or even if you just get the occasional email that has a Word document in it, you're going to need Office in order to view that Word document. So the Office is totally worth it, and anytime I see Office discounted, which this is, it never happens anymore, so it's a great idea to jump on top of that offer.
Isn't it funny how big names like Windows, Microsoft Office, you'd never see that sale sign, but now you have the opportunity to bring it home at an incredible value, a while supplies last offer, your 6 easy payments as well as shipping to your door for free. You can also choose to go without it. That's still 6 easy payments of $133, shipping to your door for free. But Aaron, as we close with this 23-inch, the latest technology from HP, the Touch Smart AMD quad-core processor, if you could very quickly let us know why this computer.
This computer, I would get it because of HP's innovation, because of our reliability, and because we really listen to our customers, and we've given you everything that we think you need for this PC I love it. My family loves it. I think it's the perfect family PC.
Well, thank you so much. And don't forget about Square Trade, because you can actually buy a protection plan that really is honestly one of the greatest things that I think, or we have them on a couple of devices at our home as well.
Yeah,
it's a really nice way to pick it up because it's one of those fail-proof protection plans. It's like if something happens, you literally can do 2 night over shipping. They return it back to you, and it's just as good as new.
I have 6. I have all my appliances too. Did I hear it was for first time on the air?
It is. Yep.
Welcome to the family. So great to have you. Aaron, you said?
Yes.